Hey! Hey everyone. You're the first. Oh my god, there's some bright light in here. Who's that Canon? Oh god, we're going to have to do something about this light. Oh, that's a bit better. So, how's everybody doing? Anybody see me? I'm going to have to... Oh, hey, we've got some viewers. So, what's happening, everyone? Hey. I think I'm going to have to move this a minute. I see you as well, Craig. But if you can bear with me, because we're getting some really bad, crappy lighting. Hopefully this might sort it out a little bit. Should have found some better lighting, Paul. No, that's still crap, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pissing nuisance. How you doing, Connor? My God, what is going on? Oh, that'll do. I think that's probably the best we're going to get it for now anyway. So, what's everybody up to? Got 3 people in the room so far. Brilliant. That is better, isn't it? I should have planned that out a little bit better. Because all you can see now is a great big round head and hardly anything below it. So that's a bit shit. Just watch Room today. Have you seen it? What's that? Oh, The Room. What? The film? Not seen it. Was that the one where this girl was held captive? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I remember when it came out. But no, I'm not familiar with it that much. Hey, Tracy. I haven't taken the porg to bed yet, but it's early days. He's following me around. I can't get rid of the little bugger. It's about a boy that was raised in a shed. Really? Did he do a lot of woodwork while he was in the shed? Yeah, porg rules, I know. Absolutely. I've gone absolutely crazy shit on porg. I don't know what the hell is going on with me at the moment with these porgs. But did anybody else go out and do some, midnight hunting or looking for toys? I don't know if you saw my video. I uploaded a video yesterday of my little exploits out there. Is your cat jealous of the porg? Do you know what? I haven't actually showed Bobby the porg yet. So I think probably I'll have to introduce them tonight. She'll probably run a mile. But yeah. But yeah, going back to the shopping. There was a lot, as you saw in my video, if you saw my video yesterday, there was a lot of Last Jedi stuff. But there was one particular shop called Smith's Toys that was giving me the old attitude. And I didn't really like that kind of attitude they were giving their customers, so I thought I'd get out of there, and we went off to Toys R Us. So if you haven't seen the video, have a look. Tell me more about Bobby, the fab ginger cat that appears at the beginning of the hunt for the Ghost in the Shell video. Bobby has been with us for probably 6 or 7 years. She was my brother's cat. And he decided he wanted to move. Didn't have, we had 2 cats at the time. We had Mowgli as well, which is basically what my username Cousin Drips is based on. So yeah, he couldn't take them, so he came to live in our house while he moved out of his old house, because he split up with his girlfriend at the time. Bobby came to live with us. My brother buggered off got another house, another girlfriend, left the cats. But it's done us really well, you know. We missed not having any little animals running around, so yeah, so it's pretty good. Bobby at the moment is sleeping downstairs in front of the fire that's not actually on. So that's a bit about Bobby. But as you can see my little porg up there, I'm just wondering how long he's going to actually stay white. Especially when I've got things like cups of coffee in my hand. But yeah, anybody excited about the new Star Wars film? I suppose most people must be, but I was having a chat with my dad earlier on. 50-50. At work I drink tea, here at home I drink coffee. But it's really 50-50, I could take or leave it. Although I do like a nice, hey Justin, I do like a nice cappuccino. What is your top three movies of the year? Well, Cole, number one, I think number one is Wonder Woman. That is absolutely amazing. That is a brilliant film. And I was really surprised by DC Comics, because you know all the other crap that they put out. Can't wait for The Last Jedi. Plan to get tickets for the midnight. Yeah, I'm definitely doing a midnight showing. Absolutely. I did the same with Force Awakens. Yeah, so Wonder Woman is my number two. My number one, sorry. My number two is Dunkirk, which was just so intense. And number three, I think three is probably Logan. Yeah, so they are probably the three best films of the year so far. Yeah, but yeah, I really was surprised with Wonder Woman. Yeah, I know, the Steelbook will be mine. Well, talking of Steelbooks, you saw it in IMAX, blew your ears out. Have you seen Baby Driver this year? Yeah, actually, Jack. Baby Driver was brilliant, and I really loved the beginning of it. With the setup and the introduction, you know, waiting for the robbery and everything with the music playing. It was absolutely fantastic. Split or Get Out? Split. Yeah, definitely Split. What is your favourite film of all time? Hi Tracy, hope you're doing well. My favourite film of all time is The Empire Strikes Back, without a doubt. You know, probably gathered I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd by now, but definitely. I take it everybody's hearing this all right because I've got the volume cranked up, but I didn't know if to attach the external microphone or anything. But next time I'm going to find some better sodding lighting. It was all right in here about 20 minutes ago, but all the clouds are crapping over. But you don't want to hear me waffling on. Favourite Pixar film? Favourite Pixar film, Toy Story. What was that, Justin? Oh, I've got to get my fingers in the right place here somewhere. Oh, what Blu-ray that you have ordered are you most looking forward to receiving? I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Blue Fans Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So that's due out, I think, hopefully due out at the end of the month, either at the end of the month or next month. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. What else have we got? We've got quite a few comments here. I thought everybody would be out doing more interesting things or tucked up in bed or something rather than looking at my ugly mug. So what else have we got here? I'll be watching Batman and Harley Quinn after this. Oh, brilliant. Nice one. Favourite Disney film? Favourite Disney film? Probably Lion King. Top 3 movie franchises. Oh, let's go back to the other one. If you could pick one film or get a remake, what would it be? Hey, Reese. Oh dear, if you could pick one film to get a remake. Oh crap. I don't know. Because they're perfect. They're usually perfect first time round. And then they go and spoil it by doing a remake. And I know at one point they were talking about doing a remake of Back to the Future, but no way. Keep away from Back to the Future. Well, you're one of my favourite viewers. How's it going? So where is everybody from anyway? I gathered you're not all from the UK. I'm just going to scroll back here through a couple of these comments. USA, Florida, fantastic. I bet it's nice and warm there in the morning. I've been to Florida a couple of times. This is going back, Portsmouth, sorry. Hey Justin. Yeah, Portsmouth's a little bit different from Florida, isn't it? Especially at the moment. Coventry, Zach, hey. Canada, so we're all going around the world and all that. I'm surprised I haven't had anybody from Dover yet. Hot and humid, too hot and humid. South Shields, the Cannon, Bristol. Horrible Lincolnshire. What's horrible about it? I mean, I haven't been there, but it can't be any worse than Dover. I think Dover was actually voted the #1 worst place to live in the country. So have that. Worcester, and it's pissing it down. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not much better here actually. It's a bit cloudy, but at least we haven't had a lot of rain. We had some rain crapping it down the other night. Somerset, very nice. Excuse me while I swig my coffee. So let's have a look through some of these other comments here. What we got? Favourite Disney Force Awakens? Yeah, Force Awakens is a brilliant Star Wars film. Do you console PS3? Not PS. Does that say PS3? Do you know what, my eyesight needs redoing? Maybe I need like ocular implants or something. But it's a bit dark in here. I don't PS3. I had a PS4. Now I never found a lot of time to actually game. So my niece is going away to university. So I thought she might as well take it. You know, she can play some games and do some shit with it. So yeah, I gave her a good discount. Can't give everything away free. So I don't game so much now though, but I found it so difficult to try and find some time to do it. Rain early here but cleared now, yeah. What do you think of the new Saw film? Well, I actually haven't seen it. I'm not a huge I'm not a huge horror fan. I don't go in for all these slasher movies. They just scare the shit out of me. I'm just such a wimp. But no, I remember seeing the first Saw. It was alright, but I'm not one up on the horror franchises. Video starting to stutter. Oh dear. Well, it's technology, isn't it? What do you dislike more? Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones? Hey Edward, how you doing? I actually dislike Attack of the Clones more. Because it dragged. All that lovey-dovey between Anakin and Padme. It just dragged and dragged and dragged. At least in the Phantom Menace we had pod races, Darth Maul. I know we had an annoying little boy, and Jar Jar. But I would still watch Phantom Menace over Attack of the Clones any day. So yeah, and the music was more memorable on Phantom Menace as well. So what else have we got here? So what's everybody up to today? Anybody doing anything interesting? Me? I'm just sitting here looking at a phone. Oh dear. Hey Justin. Seem to be very popular on YouTube channels though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear, yeah. There's a YouTuber called Spider Geek, which, I mean, he's absolutely hilarious. You need to go and have a look at him, check him out. And he's really up on the horror and the slasher stuff. And some of his videos are so funny. What else we got? Have you seen the new Suspiria? What's that? Suspiria Steelbook pack on High Def Ninja? No, I haven't. I do browse High Def Ninja quite a bit, although most of my stuff is done on Blu-ray.com. Yeah, Justin, you follow Spider Geek, so you know how funny he is. I just love his tattoos as well. He adds these lovely little cut into scenes that just are so funny. Is there a steelbook you regret not buying, or you most want to find? I don't know. No, not really. Because I mean, you can always pick them up somewhere down the road, can't you? Really. I mean, and then Sodding Zavvi just re-released them, so it's always possible to get one. So there's nothing I regret. I don't even regret not getting Rogue One. What else have we got? Are you going to get Battlefront 2? No, because I'm not that big into games now, so I haven't got a console. So besides, I ain't got time. Did you see Dunkirk? Yes, I did, and it was absolutely brilliant. Even though a lot of people said there's no characterisation in it, you know, you don't care about half of these characters, but that's what the whole thing was supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about the event, but yeah, that was intense. I'm a little bit pissed I didn't see it on IMAX, but that was really good. Started using Blu-ray.com because of you. Oh, thanks very much. Was it the Canon? Thanks very much. Yeah. Do you prefer buying DVD or just a digital copy, as a few of my friends just buy the codes for films? I don't use the digital copies, which is why I give them away. DVDs are the only time I get DVDs now are when they come with the Blu-ray packs. So I prefer to get a Blu-ray. In case you're wondering why I keep edging forward, because I'm blind as a bat and my screen is really small. So maybe I'll do it on the iPad next time. What's the rarest steelbook you have? I probably used to be the HMV Captain America. I think that was quite rare. It was quite expensive anyway. It was changing hands for like £60 or £70 on eBay. Haven't got that many really expensive ones. I think there was a Rambo one that was selling for like 600 quid at some point. You regret buying a Zavvi steelbook of the new Transformers? What's that? The Last Night. I've got a group buy going for that if you can't find it. Are you going to see the new Kingsman? Yes, definitely, absolutely. That's probably #1 on my list for September. That first film was just absolutely fantastic, and I am so looking forward to seeing the Statesman side. So this is for everyone. Rogue One or Force Awakens? That's a tricky one. I can't answer that. Rogue One was an amazing movie, especially the ending as well. But I love The Force Awakens because of the whole nostalgia thing. I can't answer that. They're just so brilliant, both of those films. Craig re-releases. If the newest can't you cancel? I don't know. The release calendar on the website is so useful. What do you think to Hot Toys? What cost babies? Sorry, Edward, I don't know what that is. No artwork inside. What's your next giveaway? Dynamic Dan 03. Welcome. My next giveaway. Well, I've got the 5 steelbooks going at the moment. I think it is. So that's going to be drawn in the next 2, maybe a week to 10 days, because I think I've hit about 100 people, and I think I've only got 80 balls, so I might have to buy another load of balls. I've got the trays to take up to 130, but I still need to get a few more balls. Next giveaway, because the next giveaway after that is probably going to be like the 500 500 subscribers, which I still cannot believe I'm anywhere near 500. I don't know how on earth it got to that. I mean, I don't even know if I would watch myself. It'll probably be something to do with Spider-Man. Maybe when Spider-Man comes out. Is there going to be a hunting video tomorrow? Yes, definitely. Tomorrow is Guardians of the Galaxy release date here. And although I've had the whole delivery of the sleeves, the big sleeves, I'm still definitely going out hunting to see what kind of stuff we've got out there. Local cinema had red carpet laid and fizzy wine giveaway to all attendees. Oh, very nice. You don't half make me laugh, Paul. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Oh, I think I can make myself laugh as well. Oh, but I have so much fun doing these videos. And I'm glad people like them. Or tolerate them at least. But sometimes it just cracks me up so much. Did anybody see the video with me and my mum when we went to see Terminator? That's the first lengthy video that I've had with her in, but she actually enjoyed that. She really did enjoy that. Do you still like your fish finger sandwiches? Yes, absolutely. And it's got to be with mint sauce. Have you seen the Hellraiser Steelbook from Mondo? No, but I think Xavier releasing a Hellraiser Steelbook. Are you looking forward to Matt Reeves' Batman? Probably. It's not high on my list at the moment. There's so much else coming out in between. How many Blue Fans releases do you have? Well, I could sit here and count them, but I can't see them. Probably about 19. I don't know what it is to get VIP status. Is it something like 25? I subscribe to your channel. Thanks, Cole. What's the most purchased lenti you sell? Ever? Captain America, the first Avenger. When I first started doing those, I shifted shitloads of them. And it had such a good transition as well. So yeah, it's slowed down quite a bit. It's probably due to the fact that I'm sometimes such a lazy bastard. It takes me ages to get everything all ship shape and shipping out, and you could be waiting weeks. So apologies for that. It's just what with everything else going on and me being such a lazy git. What else we got? Let's have a look. Quick UV giveaway on the stream. I haven't got one at the moment. I've got them all stashed away, but I'm going to be putting one up in the next 2 days, Zach, so don't worry. I've still got a few to go up. Yeah, I love fish finger sandwiches. What's the most popular group buy you have hosted? That's a good one. That, so far at the moment, that has got to be Star Trek Into Darkness when it was through Entertainment Store. Let's see if I can pull this back a bit now and let a bit more light in. Yeah, Entertainment Store. And that was close to... Well, no, yeah, that was about 100. X-Men Days of Future Past. That's the one. HMV, and that was about 105. But that's just going to get blown out of the water now from the Spider-Man Homecoming. Because at the moment, I think I've got about 150 copies. So, my God, that's going to please the postman. Oh, look at all these comments coming in. Let's see what else we got here. One of my favourite videos is when you have a laughing fit. Yeah, that hurt that day. That was the balls, wasn't it? That was Tracy Higginbottom, I think her name was. Oh my God, it just tickled me so much, that name, and I just couldn't pull it through. Are you going to see Murder on the Orient Express? Yeah, that does look good. And there's a hell of a cast in that. That looks really good. And Kenneth Branagh's one of my favourite actors as well. Have you heard the rumours of DiCaprio being the new Joker? Hey, Jack. Yes, I have, and I've seen some of the images, some of the illustrations, and I think it would be really good. From my understanding, what's his name, who played the Joker in Suicide Squad? I can't remember his name now. Apparently he's pretty sour about it, and he doesn't like the way that it's going. So I don't exactly know what's going to happen, but I think Leo will be a really good Joker. Hey Lewis, have you had many damaged Marvel movie figs? I had loads. They did sort them in the end, but took ages. Out of the 30, is it 28 or 30, I've had, of the actual characters themselves, I've had about four or five damaged. But one of them, which was Gamora, she got the long ass arm with that gun on the end of it. I had 4 copies of that were damaged. Just the gun snapped off on the end, so I just had to get another one. But I eventually got another one, and I really handled that one carefully now. Following on from your lenses, which is your personal favourite of your own? Oh, my personal favourite lenticular that I've done. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's got a really good transition as well. Although Wonder Woman's pretty good. How long do you think the live stream is going to be? Your guess is as good as mine. I was probably only going to be on here for 5 minutes because I thought, no arsehole, no, very nice person is going to be watching, so I'll just turn it off after 5 minutes. But you seem to be interested, so we'll waffle on for a little bit. What have I been on? 26 minutes, so might take it to about 45 minutes. But see how successful it is. At the moment, it's quite good actually. This is my first stream, so I didn't know what to expect. But I think I definitely want to do them again. I think I definitely do. And I tell you what will be good. I'd love to do a stream with Lulu, because that would be really good. How long do you... Yeah, can you take your glasses off? I can see, but I can't see those comments. Do you remember how many Blu-ray you have in everything? Well, if you take all of the Steelbooks, all of the special ones, you know, like what do you call them? Oh God, I've forgotten them now. The Blue Fans ones, the big sleeves, absolutely everything. Probably about 600. That's quite small compared with a lot of people's collections. Have you watched Lights Out? No, haven't seen that one yet. What is your favourite UK film? I think that will be... God. My favourite UK one is going to be Guy Ritchie. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. That's such a funny film. Do you ever shop at CEX? Yes, I do. Yeah, and they have quite a good selection in there. I did a shopping trip a couple of weeks ago, and I did a video of that one. Have you watched The Big Bang Theory? Do you know what? I've never seen an episode of The Big Bang Theory in my life. And I don't know if that makes me crazy or I don't know. Because apparently it's supposed to be really funny. Do you need a licence to make lenses? Not really, because I've gone over this with several people before. And because it's been kept to a very minimum of amount of people, it's considered, well, kind of personal usage, but I do pay like tax and VAT, you know, through the website and things like that. So, but permission wise, yeah, I understand what you mean. Permission wise from the studios, I think as long as I keep it low amounts, then I think they're not really that interested. But if they do come down on me and say you got to stop making them, well, I have to stop making them. Oh, that's it. Jared Leto. Yeah. I actually thought he was really good, and I really hope that he does a film with. God, I'm forgetting everybody's names. Call yourself a movie buff. Oh, you know what her name is. From Suicide Squad. Yeah, I've got to wait for that name to come up now. Do you have a surround system? Yes, I do. I have got a Denon 2200 amp that's up to Dolby Atmos. Panasonic Region 3 THX Blu-ray player. I've got a series of Q speakers, so I've got the whole 5 point. I've got it as 5.1.2 because I've got Dolby Atmos, and I've got an Optima HG1. I think it's a 141X projector. So yeah, it does everything that I want in the back bedroom, and it is just absolutely a fantastic system. Can you do a video on your cinema room and setup? Yes, I am. I am actually planning that. So, and I'm also going to include the new Sky Q system that we've installed as well. So I'm just trying to work out what the hell's going on with that. We need the Sci-fi saga completed. Yay, we need the Sci-fi saga completed. The blue corner. Will you upload the stream after to the channel? Yes, I will. Yeah, as I say, this is my first stream, so I don't quite know all the ins and the outs, but yeah, I'll upload that because I know Lulu's not watching this and she'll want to know what's going on and if anybody's going to ask her anything. It'll already be on the channel after he finishes. Oh, okay then. I'm glad people know things that I don't. Game of Thrones versus The Walking Dead. What's the best? That's not a difficult question if ever I've heard one. I've just actually this moment, about 20 minutes ago, finished watching the last episode of Game of Thrones, this series. Holy crap! They're going to set that up for the next series. My God, it's going to be an epic bloodbath. But I love The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is an amazing TV series. So out of those two, I would say just The Walking Dead pips it to the post. But they are two of my most fantastic, cherished TV series, and I love watching every single episode of those two. What are you having for your tea? Don't know. Maybe a couple of rolls. I'll put some salads and some rolls with some ham. Maybe a couple of fish fingers in with it. What do you use to live stream? I'm live streaming on an iPhone 7. I didn't know whether to do it on an iPad. I mean, I don't know how this is coming out. I don't know what I look like. I might be all pixelated to crap. And you might not even be able to hear half the things I'm saying. But it looks good on the screen at the moment. So let me know how it's coming out. You know, are you getting a lot of intermittent fluctuations and crap like that? Margot Robbie, yeah, absolutely. That's her. And I remember watching her when she was in a program called Neighbours, an Australian soap opera. We need a Big Pauly t-shirt. That's a good idea. The trouble is, they'd all be like 10XL. You could wrap yourselves around them several times. Yeah, with Lulu. We've got to do a live stream with Lulu. Maybe even with my mum, because she's going to come out with some weird shit. Will you be purchasing any more porgs? Depends what comes out. I've got the 3 things that I wanted, but it depends. I mean, I really like that interactive one that was at Toys R Us, but I didn't want to spend 50 quid on it. I saw the video with your grandma. That was my mum. Oh my God. Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, it was really funny. I wish Tywin Lannister would come back. What? I wish Tywin Lannister would come back. Charles Dance was so good in Game of Thrones. Yes, he was. And he didn't deserve to die on the shitter. Wrong Turn Blu-ray is amazing. Only available as Region A. Oh. Wrong Turn, I don't think I've seen that. It's a 2-year wait for Game of Thrones. You're having a fucking laugh. Aren't we supposed to be getting the last 8 episodes next year? You're telling me that it's going to be 2019 before we see the last episodes? What the... Christ, we would have forgotten what's going on by then. Did you see A Monster Calls? Haven't seen that yet. I'm surprised there's going to be a question in a minute. Have you seen any other films this year? Do you own the Game of Thrones Steelbooks? Yes, I've got them all 6 seasons. The Amazon special ones with the little magnets on the front. But I might do like a live stream Blu-ray DVD section, you know, and showing you live what I've got. Or a video, I don't know yet. Do you have to keep your projector cool? Mine is a Benk. And it does seem to get very hot and overheat and switches off. Well, mine doesn't switch off. But yeah, the side of it gets bollocks hot, and I'm sure you could fry an egg on it. But I've got a lot of ventilation. And when I have the doors closed to watch a film, it does get sodding hot in here. Ooh, Indiana Jones films ranked. Number 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Number 2, The Last Crusade. Number 3, Temple of Doom. And number 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull probably comes last with everybody's choice. But I think they're making another one, aren't they, in a couple of years' time? You look perfect and sound good. Thanks, Craig. That's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. The AV quality is fine here, but I'm not streaming it to the big screen. Christ, no, you don't want me on a bloody projecting screen, do you? 8 feet wide by whatever. Definitely not. In Suicide Squad, did you think they were right to drop the Joker abuse of Harley Quinn relationship subplot, as relationship abuse is such a topic in the US, or should they have just let the audience judge? I don't really know. He did have a hold on her, didn't he? He was very progressive. What's the word? Oh, I can't remember the name, the actual word that I'm thinking of. But yeah, no, they didn't really need to. I mean, the sci-fi, Lulu, as in what isn't, yeah, what is not sci-fi and what is sci-fi. That is going to be an interesting debate with Lulu, because she doesn't consider Back to the Future to be science fiction. It's time travel. Science fiction is only space and spaceships and aliens. Oh yeah, I've had an argument with her so many times about it. A good argument, but we should really do have a debate about that, because I'm sure that she'd like everybody's opinions on it. If you do a live stream with Lulu, we can talk about the time travel comment. Abso-bloody-lutely. I don't know where on earth she thinks that Back to the Future is not science fiction. I don't know. I don't know where she gets these funny ideas from, but we definitely need to discuss it. What was the worst Blu-ray you bought on a Blu-ray hunting video? It was probably one of those ones from Poundland, because they were really cheap, and some of them were like bottom of the bin type thing. I can't remember which one it is, but its quality on them is really bad, which I suppose is why they're in the pound shop. Do you know why big sleeve editions aren't stocked here in the northwest? Really? I take it, Connor, you have Tesco's up there. Do they not do like exclusives? Oh, right, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just countrywide, you know, for the UK. They're really becoming really popular now. And I was chatting with the senior buyer on text for Tesco's. And between me and Nick, that runs the big sleeve edition fans group on Facebook, they're taking all the advice and everything, and we're trying to push them to include the 3D discs, because that's the way to go. That's probably what's holding off from a lot of people not buying them, because there's no 3D discs. So we really need to get the 3D discs included. Best places to get good DVDs for rather cheap prices. Well, best place to get DVDs for cheap prices is Poundland, but I can't say that they're always good. So probably CEX. Porg to the future. Yeah. Porgy McFly. That'd be so cool, that would be. Oh, Christ, we're never going to get away from Porgs now, are we? Does Lulu not consider time travel to require science? I don't know, we'll ask her, shall we? Do you know if Empire are releasing Lenti magazines of The Last Jedi? I bloody hope so. I bought the Lenti magazines for The Force Awakens, so, oh my God. A Lenti magazine for Empire Porg. I think I'll buy every single copy. Tesco's never have them up here. Really do like the look of them as well. Yeah, they are really nice. Especially the last one, the Guardians of the Galaxy one. It's got so much quality on it. And it's nice glossy finish. And the vinyl record that I can't play because I haven't got a record player. But they are getting better. They were getting a lot better. And the Rogue One, the special test one that they did, I have one of my Group Buy members. He so desperately wanted to get hold of one, and they're on eBay for about 150 quid, and he's been such a good customer, as everybody else is, over the years. So I had a word with Tesco's, and they basically ran around all of their Tesco stores to see if they could grab one. I don't know how many Tesco stores they contacted, but out of that lot, I think they must have probably contacted through like 100 stores, and they found one copy, and they sent it to me as a gesture of goodwill. So thank you very much, Tesco's, if you're watching. And the chap Jorge was absolutely ecstatic, and I'm sending that out to him tomorrow. I would say some time travel films use science, others use magic. Uses science, it's science fiction. Yeah, absolutely. Can you do more movie nights? Yeah, because I think I did only one, didn't I? I think I've only done one. So yeah, we'll have to get the popcorn in and the Coke. I can't find the vid where you go to CEX. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that one. Which was the one? It was the one when I was up with Lulu. Oh, excuse me. I think it was the one when... It was actually the one where me and Lulu went out on our trip. And we went to Gillingham, to the big Poundland there. And then when we came back, we stopped off in the town and we did the CEX. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Have you watched Star Wars, The Clone Wars or Rebels? Yes, I have. I'm about 10 episodes behind on Rebels. See, the thing is, my Sky box, my recording box that I had those last 10 episodes, but because I switched the whole Sky system over, I've lost them. So I've got to either wait for them to come out on Blu-ray or wait for them to come back on our Sky platform so that I can download them again. But yeah, absolutely love them. Is it just me who gets annoyed because Marvel films aren't available on digital copies in the UK? Maybe not. I mean, as I say, I don't really do anything with the digital codes other than give them away. But that would be a bit annoying, especially as everybody else gives them, you know, has them, like Disney and that. Jurassic Porg. Tyrannosaurus Porg. Live stream movie night, there's an idea. This may have been asked already, but are you going to see it? Yes. Absolutely. I'm not too thingied on scary, jump, shit, out of the chair kind of films, but that looks sodding brilliant. and it's kind of got a Stranger Things vibe to it. I mean, the kid from Stranger Things is in it anyway, but that does look really good. Jurassic World Indominus Porg. Oh God, we can go through the whole catalogue now, can't we? Have you ever seen a movie with the audio system Aura? No, I didn't know there was anything called Aura, apart from the Aura around me. The Porg Strikes Back. There's an idea, yeah. Return of the Porg. Porgies. There, new one. So yeah, one thing I wanted to cover, one thing I wanted to go over, was the Star Wars films. Now we got The Last Jedi coming up, but I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler because it's not been confirmed, but I've heard recently through Facebook and things that the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi will be in The Last Jedi, and that it will be probably Alec Guinness. Christ, wouldn't that be good? They'll do that the same as they did with Carrie Fisher and Peter Cushing, but I don't know what everybody's thoughts on that. I mean, we should have the ghost of Yoda as well, to be perfectly honest. Lord of the Porg. Oh, here we go, yes. The Porg Strikes Back. Jabba the Porg. What do you think to Zavi's Guardians 2 Steelbook? I like it. I like it more than the first one, but I still don't want to buy it because I'm getting the nice Disney red sleeve edition. Plus, I'm going to hopefully be getting the Blue Fans edition, so I definitely want that Blue Fans edition when that comes out. The Topps cards that are coming out apparently spoil the plot for The Last Jedi. Seriously? Blimey, they wouldn't be stupid enough to do that, would they? That's interesting. I'm not going to buy them in that case. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to go out to the cinema. No. What do you think of T2 Train Spotting? I've got it on big sleeve, but do you know what? I haven't seen it yet. I love the first film though, so I'm just going to crank it on. It's hard to get films on these days with all the crap that's going on and work and all the other stuff and me YouTubing and all that. So I maybe get to see maybe 2 or 3 films a week if I'm lucky, but I really need to get more films on. What do you think are the most underrated movies of the year? The most underrated movies. I don't know. I can't really answer that. Because everything I've seen has been good, and has been praised. Have you heard The Last Jedi has another Death Star? Oh God, seriously? I mean, how many Death Stars can they build? I mean, the last one in Force Awakens, that was big enough. That was like, what, 5 times the size of the original Death Star. So, I don't know what they can do with the next one. Did you see Death Note? No, I haven't seen that. How many times have you been to the cinema to watch the same film? I went to see Rogue One 3 times. Recently, The Force Awakens, I think I saw that 7 times in the cinema. Yes, I like it that much. They are going from a planet in Force to a regular-sized Death Star in The Last Jedi. A regular-sized Death Star. Well, they know how to blow it up. Surely they must put another kick in the armour somewhere. This live stream should be called Live with Big Pauly. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? I didn't think that we were going to be talking that much about porgs. What is going on? what does that? I mean, what does everybody else think of these about the Porgs? It is a strange move. Would you buy a Porg outfit for your cat? Holy crap, if they released a pet Porg outfit, yes, definitely. And I would dress Bobby up straight away. It's the Porg apocalypse. Oh dear Lord, I've got to get a Porg poster. Look, he's just sitting back there, minding his own business, legs spread eagle. Who is your favourite actor? My favourite actor of all time is Harrison Ford, definitely, because he's been in my favourite films of all time, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. So yeah, definitely. Oh dear. So this is going actually quite well. Any opinions on my first live stream? Or should I not do it again? What movie, TV show without a steelbook would you most want made? Well, I personally want The Abyss. I want The Abyss and True Lies, but first The Abyss. And I would like to see, out of a TV series, I would like to see a Buffy the Vampire Slayer steelbook collection. Your Porg looks like it's been kicked in the balls. Yeah, well, it's the only way that I could get him to sit upright. Love your live stream. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad it's actually working. Defo to the live stream again. It's good. Do more live stream. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is so much fun. Do you watch Red Dwarf? I do. I've always watched Red Dwarf from the beginning. It's such a classic, funny show. And I'm looking forward to the new series as well. Do you think Ewan McGregor will do an Obi-Wan solo film? Well, there is talk of doing an Obi-Wan solo film. Is it 2019, I think? But I can't see anybody else playing him. They've got to get Obi-Wan, and Ewan McGregor's actually said that he would love to go back to that role again. Did not even know about Porgs until I saw your video. Desperately trying to avoid trailers. Yeah, sorry about that. I've kind of like spoiled that for you. Yeah, Abyss and True Lies. Enjoying the live stream. Definitely do it again. Thanks, Justin. I definitely will. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you pig, Paul. What's your favourite musical film? Well, just like horror films and slashers, I'm not that big on musicals, believe it or not. Is there any film that you like? Probably Grease. I'm not into like all the bed knobs and broom pricks, something like that, or the ones from the 50s or the 60s, Singing in the Rain and all that. It's not my type of film, but Grease, I really liked Grease. What do you think of the new season of The Walking Dead? I really like it. I'm just waiting for them to kick the shit out of Negan, because he definitely needs to have an arse kicking. Oh my god, and poor old no, I can't say his name because probably some people might not have seen it, but if you're going to get your brain smashed in, that's not a way to go out. Have you watched 40 Towers? Yeah, 40 Towers. Do you know what? Even though 40 Towers is like 40 years old, and there was only ever about 12 episodes. It seems like there was season after season, but yeah, no, I absolutely love 40 Towers. It's absolute classic. Is the new Red Dwarf a reboot? No, it's not. No, it's the same cast. It's just the next series, so it'll be something like Red Dwarf 14 or 15. Blue Brothers. Do you mean Blues Brothers? Wops. Okay. Do you ever get questioned why you are filming in the shops? I did. A couple of weeks ago over Tesco's, I was filming some DVDs and this store security bloke came up to me and goes, "Excuse me sir, can I help you?" And I said, "No, it's all right mate, don't worry about it. I'm just filming for a YouTube segment." He just wandered off then. He didn't ask me to leave or anything. But no, they're usually pretty good. Just let me get on with it. They probably look at me and think, oh, fucking hell, I'm not going to mess with him. Have you watched Grimm? Yes, I've seen bits of it here and there, but I haven't watched it religiously all the way through. But it might be something that I want to get into. Best UK show is still Bottom. God, I miss Rick Mail. Oh, him and Adrian Edmondson were so funny together. Me and my mum would watch Bottom for hours and hours. It was so funny. Oh, I'm just trying to remember that. Do your balls hang low? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Or you'll never be a thing with the da-da-da-da-da when you never be a sailor when your balls hang low. Something like that. I can still remember most of that. But yeah, Bottom, the young ones. If you like Bottom, I don't know if you've seen it, but have you seen Bad News with the comic strip stuff? Oh, that is absolutely hilarious. It's about a fictitious metal band in the 80s. In Star Wars 8, what do you think about Snoke's Star Destroyer? It does look big, doesn't it? It looks very big and triangular. We're still trying to work out whether or not Snoke's going to be like 50 feet tall or if he's only going to be about the size of a porg. With all this projection shit, you know. What do you think of 28 Days Later? Yeah, I like 28 Days Later, and also I liked 28, was it 28 Months Later? I think it was, wasn't it? I really thought they were going to do a third film, but obviously not got round to it. Do you watch EastEnders? I love it. I watched EastEnders for many years. I just got kind of bored at the same kind of repetitive storyline. So I would say the last episode I saw of EastEnders was when Dirty Den came back. Now that's going back a couple of years. And he walked in and said, "Hello, Princess." And funnily enough, that was the night I was watching that, because I was peeled to that screen. Peeled to the screen? Glued to the screen. And Lulu phoned me up and said, "I'm going to hospital. I'm having a kidney." And I thought she was pissing about. I thought she was laughing. I said, "Can you call me back after EastEnders?" She's never let me forget that. Bless her. The chess game was one of my favourite Bottoms episodes. Yeah, there was a banana, like a spud or something. Oh, spud gun. Please look after my baby. I can't be bothered. What do you think is the most pointless remake or reboot? The most pointless remake? I don't know. Or reboot. Probably RoboCop. The original RoboCop was so classic. I don't think there was any need for another one. Just because we could do fantastic things with special effects, they probably thought, let's give it another go. What do you think of the new BB-9E droid in The Last Jedi? He looks pretty mean, doesn't he? He's got a flat top as well, but you can definitely tell he's an Imperial one. Comic strip, young ones, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, Bottom and a bunch of shorts. Seen it all. What's a bunch of shorts? Or is that just, do you mean just a bunch of short films? Favourite Steven Spielberg film? E.T. Filthy Rich and Cat Flap. Yeah, that was classic. Oh, Porg Snoke. Possible. Most pointless remake, Psycho. I think I remember watching that. Oh God, my God, that's a long time ago. Is that the one with Anne Hesh? Is it Anne Heche? What is the worst movie you've seen? Oh, there was a film called Bad Lieutenant. It was the first one. I think it was with Harvey Keitel. I got so bored in it. I actually turned it off after about 10 minutes. Not forgetting Alan Bastard. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, right, okay, yeah, so I've never seen any of their short films. But I know Rick did this other show with Greg, whatever his name is, I can't remember him. He plays the school teacher in The Inbetweeners. And they did that series. And there was always a hope that Rick and Adrian were going to get back together and do like another... I remember reading that they were possibly going to do a new version of Bottom, and it was going to be set in a retirement home. Now, me personally, that would have been hysterical. That would have been absolutely fantastic. But I think they had other ideas, and I think they thought maybe their comedy years were behind them. Sorry, it has to be Jurassic Park. Yeah, I mean, Jurassic Park is one of my favourite films of all time. It's hard to bleed and pinpoint them, isn't it? There are so many good films out there. What's your favourite 40 Towers episode? The Germans is a personal favourite. I think The Builders. When they came and they built and they took out the door. And Manuel went to go into the kitchen and didn't realise that that it was all blocked up and it wasn't a door anymore. Yeah, that's it. Vince Vaughn and Anne Heche. Yeah, that is quite a pointless thing. Battlefield Earth, worst film. Yeah, that was John Travolta in his Scientology phase, wasn't it? Because that was based on a book as well. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say that that's a brilliant film. I think I've only seen it maybe once or twice. The show was... That's it, Man Down. Man Down. And I think one of them played... I think Rick Mail played his dad, didn't he? Yeah. Rick and Aid was going to make a new TV show that continued the live stage show 3, Hooligan Island. But sadly, Rick died before that was possible. I know, such a sad, sad loss. I think many movies are so bad that they actually become entertaining. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So if that's a point, if that's the fact, then if they made a lone, standalone Jar Jar film, would it be considered to be a classic in years to come? You like the end of Spider-Man Homecoming? I did like the whole of Spider-Man Homecoming, actually, yeah. I like the Deaf Woman episode of Queen. Rest in peace, Manuel. Yeah, I know. Okay. Did you ever watch Open All Hours? Absolutely. I remember watching Open All Hours on Sunday when I was in my teens, going to school. And I always kind of felt sad because I knew that after Open All Hours was finished on a Sunday, it'd be bedtime and I'd have to get up Monday to go to school. But I've seen a couple of episodes of the recent Open All Hours. But I think I missed the last series of it. Have you seen Clockwork Orange? No, I haven't. That's one film I haven't seen. I haven't seen many Stanley Kubrick films. No, I haven't. What's your favourite Arrow release film? I can't actually answer that because I don't follow Arrow films. What's included in Arrow release films? I don't know. I can't answer that. What do you think of using CGI to bring deceased actors back, such as Peter Cushing in Rogue One? Well, personally, I think they did a bloody good job. I think they did a really good job with Peter Cushing. I know, I mean, if you stand right up against the screen and look at every single millimetre, then you'll know that it's probably CGI'd, but they did a really good job with that, and also Carrie Fisher's little role as well. And I think probably they might do Alec Guinness. They might do that with Alec Guinness as the ghost of Obi-Wan in The Last Jedi. But that brings me back to something else that I was going to talk about. You know, next year we've got a Han Solo film coming out. And I know this guy, Alden Ehrenreich, they should have better sounding names. It's all... No, they can't do it. They can't replace Harrison Ford, but he's got the kind of mannerisms. But there's something I think that, I don't know if I'm right, but I think they're using the actor for his structure, his bone structure, and mannerisms. So maybe he's got all the mannerisms down. But what about the idea that they'll actually CGI a young Harrison Ford on this actor for the whole of the film, like they did with Kurt Russell at the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy? Could that work? That would be more accepted than having a complete actor, you know, play the whole role. Hey, David. Oh, you're the second person from Florida. I hope it's not too hot and muggy out there. But my worst film is Drop Dead Fred. Almost walked out of the cinema. Neither me or my mum like Drop Dead Fred. Primarily because the film came out, I think it was the same week as my granddad Fred died, so we've never liked that film for obvious reasons. Favourite Fawlty Towers was the one where the guest died. Yeah, with the kippers. Yeah, oh, so funny. Arrow Video is pretty much the UK version of Scream Factory. Oh, right, okay. I do like some Wes Craven, some of the earlier films. He did Scream, didn't he? So that's one of my favourites. I wouldn't necessarily go and get like a Wes Craven film or a horror film and put it in straight away and watch it. My main genre is science fiction, action adventure, that kind of thing. Please tell me you've watched Doctor Who. Yes. I remember watching Doctor Who. I first started watching Doctor Who with Tom Baker. Went on and watched so many throughout my youth. And I stopped with Sylvester McCoy because I thought, is this bloke really ruining it? Too comical, too out there. And I was really pleased when it came back. I liked the Paul McGann movie as well that they did. But yeah, I watched it. I thought Christopher Eccleston did a brilliant job. It's a shame that he didn't stay on and do more. And Matt Smith was always... I think Matt Smith is always going to be one of my favourites since it came back. And I remember sitting at work with my work colleague, and we were watching BBC, and they were about to announce who the new Doctor Who was. This was after David Tennant was giving it up. And then this little interview came on with this young, fresh-faced, spotty 14-year-old looking, and we thought, oh my, who the bloody hell is this bloke? But he happened to turn out to be one of the best Doctor Who's ever. So, yeah, I like Peter Capaldi as well, but I do think they need to, try something different. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 spoilers. No spoilers. Okay, I'm watching it tomorrow. You're going to love it. And the ending makes me cry. What's your opinion on the 13th Doctor? I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fresh. I think it's going to be exciting, but it's going to be a new spin on it. And as the Master has... Was it Missy, wasn't it? Missy was the Master as well. I'm I mean, the Time Lord is an alien, so is there any reason why a Time Lord cannot regenerate into a woman? And I remember when David Tennant regenerated into Matt Smith, he was checking himself, you know, like that, and see what he was, and his hair and all that, and he says, "I'm a woman." No! So it could be a possibility, but I think it's going to be good. There's a lot of people out there are absolutely anti about it, and that they're never going to watch Doctor Who again, but I would say just give it a try. What would be your ideal crossover TV show or film? I would take Buffy the Vampire Slayer from its prime, the first couple of seasons, and cross that over with Supernatural. There would be a lot of arse kicking in that, wouldn't there? I'm Groot as well. No, I'm Groot. Are you going to see the Star Wars event and Madame Tussauds? Two swords. Yeah, I can't see what you mean by spelling. I would like to. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around or if I have the time to do it, but I'll certainly look into it, because I went to the Star Wars exhibition at the O2, and that was really good. And I went on a school day, so it was virtually deserted. How are we having a Big Pauly fan convention? Yeah, well, we've got to get the T-shirts first, haven't we? What kind of movies do you like the most? Yeah, science fiction, so space films, aliens, time travel, even though it's science fiction, action adventure, James Bond, that kind of thing. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? Did anybody hear that dog? Oh, I hope he's not going to be barking all bleeding day. Very much enjoying your live stream. Thank you. Incidentally, I think the time you selected works very well to include those of us participating in the US. Do you know, that's the first thing I looked at, because I could have done it at midday here in the UK, and it would have been something like, I don't know, something 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was trying to find a time where it would work best. I mean, 5 p.m, I think for a lot of parts of America, is it like 9 a.m, 10 a.m? So maybe I could just push it back a couple of hours to like 6 or 7. But I think, yeah, I think that was the whole idea, because otherwise, you know, you might miss out. The Doctor Falls was an amazing episode. My favourite Doctor is Peter Capaldi. Oh well, there you go. The Doctor Falls. I'm not sure which one that was. What's your movie deserves a steelbook that currently doesn't have one? For me, it's The Patriot with Mel Gibson. Yeah, that was a good film, wasn't it? That was with Heath Ledger. And if I remember rightly, the little girl that played his daughter, I think she died in real life. I think I remember reading about that. But yeah, that was a really good film. There are loads of films out there that I would love to have as steelbooks. Or even Blu-ray, to be perfectly honest. But I think, yeah, I would still go with The Abyss. I would still go with The Abyss. That's the one that deserves the Blue fans treatment. I Am Porg. Oh yeah, I wonder if they'll introduce that into Guardians 3. Get to the chopper. Do it now. It's not a dog, he's a porg. Oh, there's so much porgness. Well, I think we're about getting to the end, because I don't know about you, but it's getting really dark in here. Let's see if we can push that back a little bit further. But as I said, next time I'm going to get some proper lighting, and I didn't realise it was going to get dark so quick, but we're getting into like winter phase now. Your YouTube channel has given me lots of entertainment. Thank you very much, David. It's really appreciated, and everybody as well. Big Pauly, the movie, the movie Steelbook. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd have to have a wraparound. Oh, cover. Blue crinkle cut shirt. Oh, that would be so good. Big Pauly merchandise, yeah. Do you know what? I might actually start and see if we can get some. At least we can get some caps, because that'd be quite fun. Did you hear any further news on the TV show The Continental? Love the live stream and the channel. Thank you, Miguel. Oh yeah, just joined. Yeah, The Continental. That's going to be the TV show based on Keanu Reeves. The two films, John Wick. I haven't heard anything more, but I heard that it is going ahead, so that will be really good. I don't think it's going to be as violent though as the films, because obviously it's probably going to be on like network TV. When do you think the next live stream will be? Really enjoyed this one, as everyone else. Oh, thanks, Connor. Thanks very much. I've enjoyed it as well. I was a little bit unsure to start with how things were going to go, so I'm glad that you've enjoyed it and you've kind of made me a little bit more comfortable doing these live shows, because we can have so much stuff to talk about, and plus live, I could do a live feed showing you all the Blu-rays, and maybe we'll do like a live feed and chat when I'm out and about shopping. So that'd be quite good. I don't know when the next one. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping the next one will be with Lulu. Any movie that doesn't have a steelbook deserves one. Yeah, I know. Every film should have a steelbook. Well, every film that's watchable. My other 400 spare wouldn't mind the two. We'll certainly be watching the 13th Doctor and hope it is good as it really could be. But I'm concerned. Yeah. You need a nickname for your fans. Yeah, Big Pauly. Paulians. Well, seeing as though it's a big Porg following, you could be the Porgonians. Oh no, I'm just being stupid. Cast is now sizes. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully we'll see in December how Doctor Who's going to be. I'm a natural, am I? Oh, blimey. If you had real confidence in a female Doctor Who, would have gone for an older actress rather than a pretty girl to try and stop them male fans leaving, just based on the new actress. I do think that actress is actually quite good. She's quite a good actress. But I probably would have gone for someone like Joanna Lumley. Paulinators. That is a good one. We're going to have to start having a think now and try and come up with some names to see which one sticks. Ew. There are far too many films getting steelbook reissues with new, same artwork. Yeah, and do you know who's to blame for that? Zavvi. Bring out a steelbook 2 months later. This makes them more money. Bring out a steelbook with a lenticular. Zavvi need to slow down on the steelbook selling, because what used to be a highly collectible, sought after thing is now becoming so widespread that the value as well is going to go down the toilet. So we're just coming up on 78 minutes then, so I can't believe we've been on here chatting away for this long. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's participated. Some good feedback, made me comfortable as well, because as I say, I was a little bit unsure how this was going to work, but I definitely want to do another one. Paul's Porgs, definitely. That sounds good. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you had fun. The Bobby Army, great fun. Yeah, me too. I'll think of some ways that we can do it a little bit differently next time, and also with a bit more light, because I've just got a little low power mode come up on my phone, so I must have drained so much of the battery. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Have a great day everybody. Enjoy your time off or enjoy your work, whatever you're doing. and I'll see you on the next live stream, but I will give you a heads up when it's going to be, and I'll take any information, you know, about what time, if this was the same type of time that you'd prefer. So thanks a lot, everybody. God bless. And I'm thinking about everybody that's in Texas and places like that. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.